Nanoleaf Hexagon. That's the shapes. This is just a starter kit with 5 tiles inside. For me, this is a must-have, I think, for any type of office or studio. It's not just the ambient light, it's also functional light. You can change the colors and the settings to anything you like, and just by adding this simple set of lights behind me, it created so much more life. The installation was really easy. There was nothing too difficult about it. Actually, starting with your first tile, you don't need to align it perfectly with the water level, because once you've attached it to the wall, it can still swivel, and that makes just the installation so much easier. Obviously with the second tile you have to make that level, and then the rest will be level automatically. As for using the kit with other tiles, it is possible. You can mix it with other shapes, and I think what's nice about it, it's a bit future ready, because if Nanoleaf as a company is planning on adding more different shapes, that you can also add these shapes if you want to combine them. Like for example, there's already some triangles. I do know, however, these ones do not work with the canvas versions. So there's the square tiles. You can't combine them with also the rhythm version of it. But these also have music detection and beat detection, so you can use it if you want when you're listening music, and it will follow the rhythm. You can set which colors you prefer. It's nice. It works with Google Home, Alexa, Apple HomeKit. When using the IFTTT, you can set up some rules. For example, that if someone rings your doorbell, then the following action would happen. For example, I'm sitting in my office and my doorbell is ringing downstairs. I can make these lights go into a green sequence, so I know, okay, green is someone's at the door. So we will start with the unboxing and the installation. There are some nice patterns and ideas you can do with 7 panels, 9 panels, 12 panels, just to give you some ideas. And if you scan the code, you can also see that on the app. Your starter kit, the user manual, apply pressure to the center, use circular motion for 30 seconds. So this is what one panel actually looks like. And this is where you can connect each of the linkers to connect to the following panel to create your pattern. So in this kit we have 5 panels. The cool idea is, maybe if you want to visualize what pattern you want to create, you can actually use these sheets of paper and just create your pattern on the wall, and then afterwards you probably change the idea and you will know what you're doing. This is what the linkers look like. So in this starter kit you have 6 pieces. We have the adhesive tapes, just normal double-sided mounting tape. And what you get is a 2-prong EU and a 3-prong UK plug, one power supply. So interesting thing about the power supplies is that one of these can support up to 22 hexagons, or depending on the shape you have, so 22. And then for the controller, actually one controller can control up to 500 panels, so that's just nice to know. Just to give you an idea on how these connectors click together, let me zoom in. So normally the long edge would be connected to one of the panels. Okay, so that's an easy click. And to take it off, it's again really easy. There's no effort at all. And onto the panel. Awesome. Once again, you can just see perfectly aligned. Using the app is also really easy. There was no complications for the setup. It went really quickly. Also linking it with Google Home, it went really smooth. The Apple HomeKit, that even went faster. Also setting up your own color schemes, it's very straightforward. If you can use your smartphone, you can do it yourself. I will show some color. Just one example that I have here already. Let me dial down the brightness. And as you can see, since it has tile detection, it's making sure that the color evenly fades to the next tile. It doesn't just go to a drastic change. With the cheaper versions of this, you do not have that. So sometimes the change between colors from lights, it's so big that it just looks odd. If those things doesn't bother you, then it might be still an option to consider. But overall quality and build, and probably being able to expand the system much bigger, that is all worth it.